Good morning students and welcome to Digital Classroom. Today we had our interactive session. In that we had many queries. So what I thought of having a revision lecture of whatever grammar we have already finished. Students, you had many queries about figure of speech. So the coming lecture I'll be working on figure of speech and we will have a video session with complete detailed explanation of figure of speech. Might the 2 or 3 sessions I'll take for figure of speech, so there are many and all your doubts will be cleared. So today we will begin with grammar revision for standard 10 subject English. I have given three questions here. Now what we will be doing, you open your notebook and pen. I'll be giving you the question. We will be discussing the question and you will write down the answer. Later on, I'll give you the answer. You check the answer whether it is right or wrong and then do the correction. For that, the rules whatever we have discussed in our previous lectures, so those rules will be applicable here. You need to use those rules. I hope all the rules, whatever sessions we have taken previously, you have jotted down all the rules and regulations for the same. So quickly begin with our next slide. Do as directed, where I have covered reported speech. The first question is for you. The doctor said, I have given an injection and it will make you sleep. So, what you are supposed to do here, first student, what are the rules? You need to understand which tense it is. So, I have given an injection and it will make you sleep. So, are you thinking of it? So, I have given. So, what does it mean? Which tense it is? So, this sentence is your present perfect tense. I have given. So, it will change into past perfect. Now, how you will change it into past perfect? So, first you give me the answer for this. The doctor said that I will change into he. So, he past perfect. So, have will change into had. The doctor said that he had given an injection and it will change into would make him. Yes, you will change into him, make him sleep. I hope you have wrote the answer and you have understood In exam, if such type of question comes, the first and foremost thing is you need to identify the tense, and then I have given you these rules from which if what tense it is, and then in reported speech what it will change into. So you need to mug up, you need to be very thorough with the rules. Let's go to the second one. Is it dead? Asked Neha. No, said Rahul. I can still feel its heart beating. Now when a question is asked, you need to use whether or if. This all rules I have given you. Whether or if. Now here which rule you will use? So first thing, and then we will begin. So here how the answer will be. I hope you all have done it. So is it dead? Asked Neha. So what will be the first sentence? Neha asked whether it is. It is. So it will change into it was dead. Full stop. This one you have changed. Now no, said Rahul. This second you are supposed to change. So Rahul replied. This was the question asked to Rahul. So Rahul replied in the negative, that is no. Or Rahul replied in the negative. What did he say? So he added that he could still feel its heart beating. So such type of questions will be asked in the exam. I hope you have understood this. Next, Gandhiji said the greatest lesson in life are learned from children. Now here students, as it is a saying by someone, a personality, we can say a well-known personality. So whatever the person is saying, it will come as it is. So Gandhiji said the greatest lesson in life are learned from children. So here direct as it is the sentence will come. Gandhiji said that the greatest lessons in life are learned from children. I hope as and when we will be doing the revision, some different types of questions I'll be asking you, so that students please write down these questions, because such type of questions are asked in your exam. I hope you have wrote all these 3 questions. Let's go ahead with second topic. Find the verbs in the following sentences and state whether they are active voice or passive voice. So the next grammar revision, we will be doing transformation from active to passive. Now here we will just find out the verbs from the sentence, and we will check whether the sentence is active or passive. The first one is for you. Alice has been waiting for a long. So your verb is, I hope you write down the sentence immediately, underline the verb. Identify the tense also students, which tense it is. Has been waiting. So this is your verb. So underline it and now you tell me which tense it is. Has means present, been means perfect, waiting means continuous. Very good. So Alice has been waiting for a long. It is a direct sentence. So this is your active voice. I hope you are understanding. Second sentence. This house was built by my grandfather. Now, please write down the sentence first. Good. The second one is was built. So, it is simple past tense and voice is by my grandfather. So, by indicates automatically that it is a passive voice. So, this type of questions can be asked in your question number 1 for 1 mark. The accused were sent to jail. Were sent. So, again this is simple past, to jail. When it is past tense, so directly it becomes your passive voice. Understood? Let's go to the next topic. Identify the auxiliary verb and state its functions. This we have done recently. So you need to understand the auxiliary verb first and its functions. I hope you have wrote down all the functions for all the auxiliary verbs. The first one is power shortage could be the single biggest factor to derail the country from its high growth trajectory. So, here identify auxiliary verb means you need to write down first auxiliary verb. The auxiliary verb is could. So, power shortage could be. So, automatically this is your possibility. So, what you will write? Could dash to show possibility. Next is before an idea or opinion can be accepted as truth, it must satisfy certain conditions. Now here you can see there are two sentences. Before an idea or opinion can be accepted as truth. Can be accepted as truth. So this is also possibility. It must satisfy certain. Must means compulsion. So here how you will write down? Can be underline means you need to write down can be dash shows possibility, must shows compulsion. Clear, students? Third one, we had to borrow from a lady who was a housemaid in Chowpatty in Mumbai. We had to borrow. So this becomes your, you are paying respect to someone. We had to borrow from a lady who was a housemaid in Chowpatty in Mumbai. So this is your obligation. When you are respecting someone, that becomes an obligation. So had to is your auxiliary verb here, dash shows obligation. I hope this revision is clear to you. Please write down the questions and then answer, or you can pause the video and then you can write down the answer and then select the, check the answer whether it is right or wrong, or wherever if it is 100% right, then you are on the right track. Next is degree of comparison. How many degree of comparisons we have seen? Positive, comparative and superlative. I have given you for the bodyguards of degree of comparison. Yes or no? Very few or no other is for, or as, and as is used for positive. Then the is used for superlative. whereas than is used for comparative. So let us see first one. Books are the best source of knowledge. The best. So this is which degree? This is your write down the sentence first. Write down degree of comparison. Write down the sentence. Books are the best source of knowledge. Beside this, write down, this is superlative degree. Now you need to interchange this sentence into both positive as well as comparative. So first we will do positive. Positive can start with no other or very few. So no other source of knowledge is as good as books. Full stop. Then we will be doing comparative. So books are बेस्ट को क्या हो जाएगा? बेटर. बुक्स आर बेटर देन एनी अदर सोर्स ऑफ नॉलेज. नेक्स्ट इज राइट डाउन द सेंटेंस. ऑस्ट्रेलिया इज लार्जर देन मेनी अदर आइलैंड्स. Now which degree this is larger than. So then is your automatic comparative. Now for positive you can use no other or very few. No other island is as large as Australia. Now we will change it into superlative degree. So Australia is one of the largest islands. Or you can write Australia is the largest island. Both are correct. Only thing is you need to see the bodyguards are coming or not. For comparative then, for positive as, and for superlative the before the adjective. Next is no other form of recreation is as good as reading. You know that good, better, best. So no other form of recreation is as good as reading. This is your positive because as bodyguard you can see. So reading is the best form of recreation. Correct? Then reading is better than any other form of recreation. I hope you all are understanding. You are writing down the sentences, then following the rules, writing down the answers and then checking the answers, because answers I haven't given you, students. I am just dictating, we are discussing. Let's go to question tags. I hope all rules for question tags are clear to you. First one is Ranji never mixes with other classmates. Now what are the rules for question tag? That you need to see the helping verbs, but now here helping verb is not there, so you need to go to the tense of that sentence. The tense of this sentence is Ranji never mixes. Never, it is a negative sentence. No, never, they are negative sentences. So the question tag will be positive. The first is clear. Now mixes. So this is your present tense. So in present tense, if it is singular, that is Ranji is singular. So question tag will be does. If it is plural, it will be do. So here does Ranji never mixes with her classmates. So, this will be does she. And don't forget to put question mark. In your exam, you need to write down complete sentence, comma, then your question tag and then question mark. All these are very, very important to get full marks. Let's go to the second one. Both he and David green. Now here also you will see that there is no helping verb, but the sentence is in past tense. Please write down the sentence. Now when the sentence is past tense, you don't have to think much. You are supposed to use did. Very good. So did, both are there, both he and David. So what will come? They. Didn't they. Very good. Next. There has been no sign of improvement in the patient. Now here you can see which is the helping verb? Has. And the sentence is positive or negative? Positive? No, negative, because we are having no. Has, so the question tag will be positive. Has there. Write down the sentences, write down the tags properly. Understand the tags, understand the sentence. I hope you all are following the rules and then only solving the questions. Let's go to the next topic, tenses. First one, it all came back to me. Past perfect tense. You need to write down the sentence into past perfect tense. Write down the sentence. Now first you need to revise what is the syntax for past perfect tense. Past means had. Perfect means it will change to come. Yes or no? How the perfect tense is the past participle of verb. Yes, for come, came, past participle is also come. That you need to know. Otherwise you will write came only. So it had all come back to me. Understood? For that your past participle, the list of past participles should be very clear. You can get on net, you can Google it and you can get a lot n number of list of simple past verb with simple past and past participle. Just read 2 to 3 times, automatically all these past participles will be by hearted by you. Second one is contentment has acted as a barrier. You will write present perfect continuous tense. Present means has will remain as it is. Perfect means yes, but it is continuous. So when it is continuous, what will happen? Has been, and act will become acting. So contentment has been acting as the barrier. As a barrier. Got it? Understood? Write down. Next, Rachel received the good news at home. Future perfect continuous tense. Future means will. Perfect means continuous. Perfect continuous means been receiving. Will have. Rachel will have been receiving the good news at home. I hope all these exercises, whatever we did, the revision is clear to you. Please solve them. Next lecture, the more revision of grammar will be taken, and then we will start with figure of speech. Till that time, be safe, be healthy, study hard and study seriously. Thank you, students. Hope we will meet in the school as soon as possible. Bye.